happy Black History Month. Here in the United States, we celebrate Black History in February. And so today I'm going to share with you some cool ideas that I have implemented over the years as a teacher to celebrate Black History Month in the classroom with my students and also school-wide through performances and celebrations in person and also in virtual. So go ahead and click the timestamps that says virtual celebration ideas. If you are currently teaching virtual, click the virtual celebration ideas if you would love some ideas to implement virtual. I will start first with in person. So first, I always love to start off by just having a dialogue and a conversation with my students by asking them the question, why do we need Black History Month? And why are we celebrating Black History Month? And I ask the same question even when we celebrated Hispanic Heritage Month and Native American Month and so many different cultures before conversation. They love explaining why it's important and why it's significant to them. And many of my students are Hispanic, are Latin Americans, they're Spanish speakers, and some of them do have family members who identify as Black and some of them do not. Some of them have family members who identify as white. And so it's very interesting to hear their thought processes and hear their conversations about how they believe and why they believe Black History Month is important and why we need to celebrate it. And if you have a little trouble with that, you can always go to this website. There was this website called Learning for Justice, and it used to be called Teaching Tolerance. They changed the name to Learning for Justice. They have this article called Why We Need Black History Month. And if you just need to learn more about how you can teach Black History Month to your students, definitely read through this article. They have so many resources. I can spend an entire day looking through all the resources on the website. So look through all the resources that they have and try your best to have an open mind with your students when you're teaching this so that they can have an open mind as well and have a great dialogue conversation, because the only way that we can make change in this world is by having conversation, is by having dialogue and being critically aware that, yes, we are different, but yes, we are still the same in a way because we're all humans. We all have souls, we all have a heart, and we all want love and we all want respect. So that's super, super important to me as a teacher to implement that in my classroom. You can use this template that I have right here, which is a biography research project organizer. It has a fill in the blank of the name, where the person was born, the date they were born, the name of the person, why they're famous, closing sentences, and where did you get this information from if you're doing for them, if they're researching the project online or through a book. It also has another template for students who are maybe in an academic higher level grade and they don't need the fill in the blanks. But you can use either or, and you can have, they also have this famous accomplishments graphic organizer. This is all found on Teachers Pick Teachers, and they have a Black History list, which you can write the name of the different people the different names of the people. I had 22 because there were 22 students in my class, but you can edit this and make it 25, 27, 28, however you like it, and just write the student's name next to it so that each student gets different African American hero that they would like to study. You send home this Black History Month project right here. You also include like information for the parents to know that they should have included on the poster. So they should have the person's name, a picture of the person, what their African American person was the first to do, 3 important facts about their person, the date the person was born, the date the person died, city and state the person was born, pictures and symbols. And the reason why I was the first to do is because not last year, but 2 years ago in 2020, I had the students pick a first African American, someone who did something first in the United States. And I also have this really cute mini biography. It's really, really cute. I found it online. So if you are lower level, like kinder or first grade, they can definitely complete this. All they have to do is write their name, write the name of the African American hero, and as a teacher, you can cut the pictures out. So you can cut the pictures out, and you can just have the students Google it, then write the birthday, write when they were born, and one sentence why they celebrate this person, why we celebrate this person. This is a very simple one. So there's different ways you can implement this in your classroom for kindergarten first graders, and then maybe you can use this biography research report organizer for first, second graders, third graders maybe, third and fourth and fifth graders, even higher level students can use this, right? And then you would send this Black History Month project home. Parents would help their students. So the students did not do these posters in my class at all. I just sent home this paper form with these instructions to parents, and over the weekend they helped their children create these amazing, amazing posters. And on Monday, they returned it to me. It was amazing. So, like, once the students are in the classroom researching who their person is, when they go home, they'll tell their parents about the person. So it'll be an easy project for the parent, and they won't have to do too much research because they have already done a biography research organizer, which they will take home so that they can do this whole Black History Month project, okay? I did also have a Black History Month celebration with the students. It was really fun. They were dancing on the stage. They were having lots and lots of fun. We had singers, dancers, musicians. We even had the Black National Anthem. There were so many amazing things that the students did for the Black History celebration, which was on a Friday, and it was from like 4:30 to 6 p.m. This right here is the outline proposal that I created with two other teachers, Mr. Alba and Miss J, and Mr. Alba. We worked together to help create this amazing multicultural Black History Festival in the multipurpose room. And we're just connecting the Afro-Latin culture with the African continent because a lot of students are from Latin America or Spanish-speaking countries, and there are a few students who are African-American. And so we wanted to connect it so parents could understand the connection. And so this is just a layout of all the things that we needed, the event schedule, how we started off with like Black National Anthem, had the students do an African dance walk ceremony, music ensemble led by Mr. Alba, a Black Girl fashion show and spoken word, and then a finale song, Lean on Me, and special thanks with music celebration. And then we ended and they, played some music, celebration, Cool in the Gang, and Cha Cha Slide, just to have some fun. And so that was something simple that we did for the in-person event. Now on to the virtual. So for the virtual, y'all, it was real simple. Actually, not that simple, but once it was all done, it was really simple. But what I did was I used Epic Black History Month books for my kiddos to read since we were not in person and they did not have any library of Black history books. I had them go on Epic to read Black history books. And they have so many books. This is a collection that I just created for Black history. There's many, many more books, and they're all grades from like K through up to, I believe, 6th grade, maybe even higher. But mine's are 3 to 12 because I teach 2nd grade. And then once I did that, I went on to Nearpod. And Nearpod has amazing historical heroes like Jackie Robinson, Maya Angelou, but I didn't have as many as Epic, so I would use Epic a lot, and then I would also use YouTube. I taught my kids about Idea of the Benin Kingdom and an African Queen, because I also wanted my students to understand that, yes, we are living in America, and yes, there are many Black African American heroes that did amazing achievements, but there are also many Black Africans in Africa, throughout the African world, who did amazing, who were kings and queens before we came here to the land of the Americans. And so this was a really good book for the kiddos to learn about. They did a cool Nearpod activity on that. So you can create Nearpod activities, and I can just share with you. We did one on Muhammad Ali, and I can preview you really quickly how I did that. Here you'll see a quick snippet of how I did the Nearpod for Muhammad Ali, and I and my 2nd grade team created this together. So it's Mr. Ali, Miss Lee, and I, and Miss Lopez. We just worked together to create these different Black History Month celebrations. So this is Muhammad Ali, right? One thing we learned about Muhammad Ali, and then we go, this is something that Mr. Ali had created. And then for Idea, this is what I created this one. And I just had them, let's do a little cool learning lesson. And on the next page, I have the instructions of what the students will do. So because during the video, you will answer questions. So Nearpod allows you to input YouTube video. So I took this YouTube video and I input it into Nearpod, and at certain points, the video would stop, it would pause, and it would ask the students questions. And the students would have to answer the questions. Some of the questions were multiple choice, or some of them were open-ended answers where they had to type it into the screen. And so that was one slide. In 2021, we were online and we were in virtual. We did do a virtual celebration. We didn't do the whole performance in person like I just showed you, where the kids were singing, dancing, and playing musical instruments and spoken word. We did something else instead on a virtual, and I had guest speakers, and so it was myself, Mr. Ali, and a few other teachers who were helping me, and we worked together just to help to create this beautiful Black History Month celebration. Black History celebration. We did the Black National Anthem, What is Black History? We had 2 special guest speakers, and then the student class projects. Here, Alicia Kids sing the Black National Anthem, What is Black History? Miss Jessica's World on YouTube. This is an amazing video. I highly recommend you go check out her video on YouTube. Then we had our special guest speaker speak, then special guest speaker 2 speak, and then we had the student class projects, and the students first did, like, each class did a different African American hero. There was Barack Obama, there was Rosa Parks, there was Mae Jemison, and so all the cool projects that the students did. Also, Jackie Robinson, Ray Charles, so many names, so many different things. That was our little cool Black History celebration. And then we ended it with the kids singing, and then we just ended it with, like, thank you. But that was it. That was what we did for the virtual. So the way you can do this is you can have the teachers in the school have one Black hero per class. So, for example, my class, we chose Benjamin Banneker. And so all the students on virtual in my classroom learned about Benjamin Banneker. And once they finished learning about Benjamin Banneker, they would tell me some cool information that they learned about him. I would take a picture from the internet and put that into a collage. Every day, you can have the teachers showcase one information about the Black hero. Then take that one information, put it on the collage every day during your morning meeting, or every day during your, like, beginning of the lesson, beginning of writing lesson, beginning of social studies, beginning of reading, whatever lesson, 5 minutes, quick. Hey, this is what we learned about Benjamin Banneker. We're going to put it on our collage. And then have that collage keep adding more pictures every day that you meet with your students. And so each teacher was able to work with their students in their classroom, working on these projects, and just talking about the Black hero. So it was really amazing. I know I went on for a very long time. I was trying to make this a quick 10-minute video, but I also wanted to give lots of details. But if you have any other questions, please let me know. If you're unsure how we did the collage as a school, we just took pictures from Google Slides and just put it into the Google Slides, like copy and paste. But if you need a more detail on that, just feel free to message me, email me, comment below. Because learning about cultures helps us to understand how much we are really alike. We're all humans, and it removes the barriers and begins to authentically connect with one another. We all want love. We all want to be loved. We all want to be respected. So it's super important to have an open mind and celebrate different cultures and not be so hateful. So thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully you learned a lot and have fun teaching your students about Black History Month this month and throughout the year, because this is just not just 1 month. It's American history, it's world history, and it continues throughout the year, throughout their lives. So thank you again. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and I'll see you again on the next video. Bye.